I'm so excited to talk to you guys today about what is Brenda watching? What is Brenda watching this week? This is week one. This week I watched the Shaq docuseries on HBO Max. I watched The Best Man, the final chapter on Peacock, and I also watched on Netflix, Emily in Paris. So we'll talk about all three. Not gonna give you any spoilers this time. We'll have separate chats that'll say spoiler alert on them. But for now, we're just gonna have a quick chat about what I'm watching. Should you watch it? Should you not? You want to learn a little bit more about it? Here we go. So first thing I'll talk about is the Shaq docuseries on HBO Max. I thought it was really good. It touched on Shaq as a person, which I thought was really interesting, learning about him, how he grew up, his family dynamics, what interests him in basketball besides the fact that he was super tall, and kind of how he even got into basketball and professional basketball and all of that. So I really love that. One of the themes that I learned is kind of like that there's a path that you could take as a basketball player where you could go this one path where you are pretty much saying, I'm here for the money only, get what you get from me. And then the other path is I want a championship. So I want some money too. Now you're gonna pay me, but we're gonna do a championship as well. So those are the two paths you could take, and you could kind of see that theme in Shaq's conversations and kind of how he grew as a teammate and as a NBA player throughout his career. So really love that. I thought it was good. So if you like biographies, you like hearing about people's stories, Shaq, the docuseries on HBO Max is a winner. So I will watch it. I mean, there's some stuff that you be like, okay, girl, what are you talking about? But it was good. The next thing I'll talk about is Netflix, Emily in Paris. I like Emily in Paris. It's season 3. Season 3 came out, 10 episodes. I hate that they're 30 minutes. Like, I hate it. Like, I would love them to be 45. But nevertheless, if you have not seen Emily in Paris, it's about a chick named Emily. She is from Chicago. She goes to Paris for her job as a marketing agency person, and Paris is supposed to give her more opportunities. So it's about her life, love, being an expat, going to Paris, working, all of the things. So you see a little bit of everything. You get a little fashion, you get a little shade, tea, all of that. It's a really good feel good type of show, and I think it's good to binge if you love seeing the fashion, if you love just a little bit of drama. I think Emily in Paris is a good look for you, so definitely check that out. It's season 3, so it's bingeable because it is 30-minute episodes, so you can kind of get it done really, really fast. It doesn't take long to get through it, and I think if you're into it, you'll keep going. It's not like you don't watch it for the writing, you don't watch it for the, Emmy winning potential. Like, this is just a feel good show. So definitely like it. I like that there was a little more diversity this year with some of the cast that they featured. They featured a designer this year who was Black, LGBTQ. I really appreciated that. I thought that was cool. So, and one of the leads, love interest for this season was Black. So I thought that was cool. I really like that. And it features a white woman as lead, but there is a best friend who's Asian. So I thought that was cool too. So that was Emily in Paris on Netflix. Definitely watch it if you like that type of show, like a feel good, let me binge it, laugh at it, get the fashion, whatever. So I would definitely watch that. And then the last thing, y'all, The Best Man. The Best Man final chapter. Now look, I could watch The Best Man and The Best Man Holiday. I skipped the ending for The Best Man Holiday because it starts to get a little sad. but I could watch those back to back. They're my favorite movies. I love them. So I was really, really excited to watch the final chapters to kind of see what were they going to talk about. Like, how is this going to work? Quinn's getting married. Who's he getting married to? Him? Like, he's getting married. What kind of husband is he going to be? You know, getting all of that. Like, what's happening with Harper? What's happening, you know, with Lance after Mia's death? Like, what is going on? And you got a lot of answers. I feel like we got a lot of answers in this season with where everybody is and kind of the direction and what happens over time with their personalities, because technically we've been watching these characters for what, 20 years. So what is happening with them? How have they grown in their careers? What do they look like as parents? What do they look like as professionals? It was a lot of that, and I really enjoyed it. I love the themes. Like, we had a lot of parenting themes that I thought were really good. Marriage, what that looks like, identity. There was a lot of identity themes in it with some of the characters. Health. It was a lot going on, but it wasn't too much for me. I really thought it was good. I thought it was worth watching. I actually want to have more of a full-on discussion about it, and bring people on or do something like have a chat about it, because I really thought that the themes worked for these characters. It really worked, you know, thinking about what it looks like when you lose yourself in parenthood, what it looks like when you're disconnected in your marriage, what it looks like when you're grinding in your career and you're looking like, who am I? What am I doing? You know what I mean? So I really thought it was a good look. I thought that all of these actors and actresses, they look good. You know, they're talking about they're in their 50s now. They've been active for a while. They went from The Best Man being kind of one of their first roles, the first couple roles that they had, to now have had a long-standing career. So you can see the growth even in their acting over the last 20 years. So I thought that it was really good. And I will watch it again. I binged the whole thing. I watched all the episodes, and I could watch it again. So I would highly recommend The Best Man Final Chapters if you have not checked it out yet. Really want to have a deeper conversation about that series, because I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot in one. But I want to have a spoilers conversation so we can talk about more of these themes. But I'm trying to make this video more of a high level. So with that, those are the three things that I really was into this week. And what I was watching. So again, that was Shaq, the docu-series on HBO Max. I watched Emily in Paris on Netflix. And then I also watched The Best Man Final Chapters on Peacock. All good stuff for different things. Like, you watch Shaq to kind of understand, like, oh wow, that's how it works. Oh, this is getting in the NBA. You watch Emily in Paris for a little kiki, little tea. And you watch The Best Man Final Chapters for just like that friendship, camaraderie, what that looks like, what the seasons of friendship. You're going to that for the themes and the nostalgia. So really like all three for different reasons. Okay, so what's next for What is Brenda Watching? Married at First Sight is coming back, and I've been wanting to chat about Married at First Sight forever. So we're gonna have a new season of Married at First Sight that is actually starting. They're doing like the behind the scenes type episodes now, but it'll start for real at the top of the year. So I'm really excited about that. So we'll check that out. We'll talk a little bit about Married at First Sight, and what else is coming back that I wanted to chat about. Oh, Ready to Love. Y'all, Ready to Love is coming back in beginning of 2023, I think in January. So I definitely want to chat about that. So let's get it. I hope you will join me for the ride of What is Brenda watching. Talk to you later.